The Taklamakan Desert, known as the Sea of Death, is a vast, shifting expanse of sand and silence. Its Eiger name means, enter, but never return. Towering dunes stretch endlessly, reshaped by relentless winds. Temperatures swing from scorching days to freezing nights, making survival a constant struggle. Life clings to rare oases, fed by distant mountain rivers. For centuries, the Taklamakan was seen as an empty, deadly barrier, crossed only by the bravest Silk Road caravans. Sandstorms could bury travelers in minutes, getting lost meant certain death. Yet beneath this harsh surface lies a paradox. A vast underground sea of water, too salty to drink or use for crops. For generations this hidden water was dismissed as useless. But what if this salty reservoir could be transformed from a curse into a resource? The answer would require bold thinking, and a willingness to see the desert not as an enemy, but as a challenge. The story of the Taklamakan is about to change. The Taklamakan is more than a remote desert. It's a symbol of desertification, a crisis threatening lands worldwide. As fertile ground turns to dust, billions lose their livelihoods. From Africa's expanding Sahara to Asia's vanishing grasslands, the sands are advancing. Traditional solutions, planting trees, building barriers, struggle in places like the Taklamakan, where water is salty and scarce. Here the challenge is not just to halt the desert, but to bring life back to it. If a solution works in the Sea of Death, it could inspire hope for arid regions everywhere. The key: reimagining the desert as a place of hidden opportunity. Could the Taklamakan become a model for fighting desertification? The breakthrough came from a radical question: could the desert's salty water be used to farm fish? Scientists proposed pumping saline groundwater into man-made ponds, sealed to prevent seepage. They selected salt-tolerant fish species and engineered special pond liners. Heavy machinery carved basins in the dunes, an astonishing sight in the heart of the desert. Locals were skeptical, but as the first ponds filled, hope grew. Fish were introduced. Would they survive? Against the odds, the fish thrived, adapting to their salty, sun-baked home. The experiment worked. A barren wasteland was now producing life. This was more than a scientific victory. It was a new way to see the desert. The impossible was now possible. The Taklamakan's transformation had begun. The fish ponds sparked a chain reaction. Evaporating water raised local humidity, allowing salt-tolerant plants to grow along the banks. These plants stabilized the sand, creating a green oasis. Insects arrived, followed by birds, turning silence into birdsong. The ponds became vital stopovers for migratory birds crossing Asia. Fish waste enriched the water, which was then used to irrigate crops at the desert's edge. Farmers grew animal fodder and cash crops in once barren soil. A sustainable cycle emerged. Salty water grew fish, fish waste grew plants, and plants protected the ponds. Challenges remained: sandstorms, maintenance, but each problem sparked new solutions. Windbreaks of resilient shrubs were planted. Methods evolved through trial and error. The desert was no longer just endured, it was being reshaped. Life was returning, one pond at a time. The Taklamakan's transformation is a story of hope and innovation. Fish farms created jobs and a new local industry, bringing stability to families. Scientists and communities worked together, blending expertise with deep knowledge of the land. Instead of fighting the desert, they harnessed its unique resources. The lesson: even the harshest places hold potential if we work with nature, not against it. The Taklamakan project is a blueprint for sustainable development in arid lands. It proves that no place is beyond hope. With creativity and collaboration, deserts can become oases of life. In the Sea of Death, a new future is being written, one that could inspire the world.